Tyumen Open Cup 2014.
Tyumen Open Cup 2014 is now over, after it brought together 60 clubs from 35 regions of Russia and 18 countries. It was a grand event, very different from what we had last year and the year before. It was a competition where athletic achievements mattered less than the spirit and willpower. It was the third Tyumen Open Cup, which attracted a lot of attention, with over 300 participants representing half of Russian regions, from St. Petersburg in the west to Khabarovsk in the far east, compared with just 150 contestants a year ago. Some regions were represented by 2 or even 3 teams. No surprise actually, last year we held the first all-Russian cold weather training and winter swimming conference. With participants from 40 regions of Russia, we worked out a strategy for winter swimming development as the framework for improving the nation's health. This year, the arrangement side was a more challenging task. As we had set high targets, we paid a share of the participants' costs, including those of our international guests. That was a high level of responsibility that we assumed. Our contestants saw the Cup as the lead-up to the World Championship 2016. As we all know, next year Tyumen is due to host the World Championship, a major winter sports event that Tyumen will have the honor to host for the first time in Russia. Many of our international swimmers took part in the first and the second Tyumen Open Cups, so they are used to our cold. They would swim at -30 and -35 degrees centigrade last year and the year before.
I'm from England. I live in London, so we very rarely get temperatures this cold. So when I go back, I can tell people what it's like. It's a great adventure.
Although we compare athletes by their speed and endurance in the pool, in fact, they are all of different age groups, with the youngest participant aged 12 and the oldest 78. Among them, there are students, workers, doctors and teachers. Notably, this year's World Cup was attended by Admiral Konstantin Sidenko of the Far Eastern Military District. Oleg Adamov, former commander of the K-19 submarine, was another contestant of note.
Hotel. But when we saw this place, we decided that we will give our winter swimmers this great opportunity to feel like this is a sportsmanship, a big camp for our members.
Maria Yuryo-Koskinen is president of the International Winter Swimming Association and organizer of all previously held World Cups. Now she's among our good friends and partners in promoting winter swimming in Russia.
Jackie Kobel, Marina Isaeva, Tatiana Khomutova.
Jackie Kobel is a truly outstanding participant and the most renowned swimmer at our tournaments. It was her third Open Cup in Russia already. Jackie holds a Guinness record in crossing the English Channel. Previous swimmers could manage 11 hours on average, while Jackie Kobel set a record of 28 hours and 44 minutes, which made her the most persistent English Channel crosser.
It's fantastic. I mean, you've got all the facilities here. You know, it's so friendly and welcoming. It's brilliant. You couldn't ask for a nicer facilities. It's fantastic. The event's brilliant.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3, et 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Mais vous êtes fous! Oh oui!
Team Belgium was a big positive surprise as the largest team from Europe. They took part in 2 relays and one being also the fastest.
Very welcome country with a very smiley people who has so welcome with us for all the Belgium and the other people. It's wonderful. We come back in a 2 year next year.
Melissa is one good example of a self-made winter swimmer. She always tries to challenge herself. Her gold medal is a testimony to her very hard work.
First race today was great. I was quite nervous, and I think a lot of the other swimmers were quite nervous too, just because it's Siberia and it's cold weather and the water's cold, but the race was great, the pool's wonderful, and the water was very inviting.
Noala is our main growth driver, the driving force behind the organization in our international team. She's secretary at the Open Water Swimming Federation and promoter of winter swimming for the entire sports community. Alexander Yakovlevs is a very good friend of mine, thanks to winter swimming. Alexander is Vice President of International Winter Swimming Association, where Russia is represented only by the Tyumen region. Alexander is always trying to find compromises between swimming and his organizer's activity. He is a contact person, a middleman of international swimming in the Russian Federation. I'm feeling upbeat. Winter swimming gives a burst of emotions, an adrenaline rush. It makes one very happy over a short while. They feel the spirit of a competition, the icy water, and a very warm friendship between winter swimmers. We were also very happy to welcome Matthias Ola as another very good friend of ours and a worldwide promoter of winter swimming. Of late, we were invited by him to a winter swimming festival in Argentina, and during the visit, we realized that we and those guys are very much alike, despite the long distance between us. Maria is our good friend from Brazil. It was her first time in Russia. She was among the participants from other countries where winter swimming is hardly possible, like Argentina, Israel, South Africa or Chile. Still, they were so brave as to come over to feel our Siberian cold. I think after this event, people will hear about us worldwide. We have every chance to have this venue for the upcoming Tyumen World Cups in the years to come. And I'm sure we'll see this tournament evolve into a world one.
I swam in Siberia.
Я плавала в Сибири.
I swam in Siberia.
Я плавала в Сибири. I swam in Siberia.
Я плавал в Сибири. Эх, хороша водичка здесь.